All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High God Yahweh, and we do so in the name of His only begotten Son, who the Word only called Christ, Yahweh Shai. His brother Chief Priest Alazar Ben Lawyer, aka the Guerrilla Hebrew of the SICARRI. And I'm doing this video in wake of the unfortunate and untimely passing of rap legend Prodigy of Mobb Deep. I know it came of a shock to everybody pretty much yesterday. But there's some information that I think, or not that I think, that I know the masses are not privy to. And that's principally the project that Prodigy was in the midst of working on. Aside from the 3 albums he had just got done recording, he was also in the midst of shooting a docu-series that was based upon interviewing various rappers in the industry on exposing the Illuminati and, you know, its various workings within the record industry. Prodigy has many noteworthy records in lyrics where he takes shots at the elites and the Illuminatis and the secret societies that are in power right now in the world. But aside from that as well, actually just with that in mind, he mysteriously dies in Vegas the weekend of the All Eyes on Me movie, of course, knowing about Tupac, where he died in Vegas, and he didn't die at the scene of where he was shot. He died at the hospital. Apparently, he mysteriously, Prodigy, in a similar fashion, of course not being shot, but due to complication with the sickle cell, which coincidentally is something that Tupac mocked him for when they had a beef when Tupac was alive, mysteriously dies of some sort of complications that occur while he's in the Las Vegas area hospital. That's very suspicious. It's very mysterious. He's had sickle cell his whole life. You mean to tell me it just... I mean, maybe, it happens. There's people that have died from sickle cell, don't. But there's rumors that it wasn't the sickle cell that killed him, that he choked on some food or, various rumors. But outside of the Illuminati docu-series that he was making, he actually just probably a little bit over a month ago learned that he was a Hebrew Israelite and accepted the fact that he was a Hebrew Israelite according to the Bible. There's a brother that he and I both know and have a mutual friend who's also from Queens, brother from the tribe of Asher, so-called South American brother who is in the industry, who has been in the industry for, an upwards of years, but he also is privy to the knowledge and understands that he's a Hebrew Israelite and, likes to shine his light on certain individuals in the industry who he's close to. So he had just did it with Prodigy, and I'm going to show y'all. This is from the brother's Instagram. I got these 2 videos from the brother's Instagram. One's of Prodigy and one's of myself and the brother Yatab that's in the SICARRI Seattle camp. This is at a studio in LA. And these 2 videos were taken within 24 hours of each other. Prodigy was in the studio with him and the other individuals in the video Saturday night. We was there Sunday night. The brother actually was urging us and trying to get us there on Saturday night, but with camp and how late that runs, it's oftentimes hard to travel any far distances. LA is about a 2 to 3 hour trip from San Diego, where we live. So we wasn't able to get in there and actually meet Prodigy. We had just missed him, but this brother was working on a collaboratory project between himself and the deacon of our camp, who of course is also a rap artist. So that's kind of the crazy aspect of this, that he just found out he was an Israelite, and a lot of people are finding out right now. Of course, Kodak Black made waves in the headlines, and he's continually representing the Most High Yahweh and representing the Hebrew Israelite culture, as well as Kendrick Lamar and several others, Brandon T. Jackson, just to name a few. But he recently found this out, and then he mysteriously dies. But I'm gonna play these videos so I can show you how small the world is, and how crazy it is, but also the ultimate lesson that needs to be understood about this video is how quickly the Most High can take you out. You have a small window of opportunity and chance to turn and be converted, or as they say, repent from your sinful ways and come back into your nationality and keep these laws. You have a very small window of opportunity to do that, and in few instances is that more better displayed than in this instance with Prodigy. So I'm gonna show these videos. So y'all see the studio, the speakers, the brother here who's the legendary engineer for Bad Boy, Big Daddy Kane, and several other greats. Even Avril Lavigne throughout the years. He's done. He has a vast catalog. All right. So this is Prodigy just kicking it in the studio with them, banging his latest album. He had just did 3 albums, right? So as you see, he's sitting in this seat with the laptop in his lap. This is the angle from the other side of the studio here. I'm sitting in the same seat with the same laptop in my lap. 24 hours later, there's your child from SICARRI, Seattle. Couple other brothers who's up and coming in this truth. You know what I'm saying? This is how small the world is, and also how the judgment of the Lord works. You know what I mean? It's all off the brother's Instagram, and he told me, this brother, where's he at? It was just a good shot of him right there. This brother, the Asherite brother, right there. Boom. You know, I'm not just making this up or trying to embellish that Prodigy knew he was a Hebrew Israelite. This brother personally, his friend taught him it, and he accepted it, understood it, and embraced it, and was hitting him up with questions. You know what I mean? So, but it's crazy because, you know, P ain't have, you know, he didn't get proactive enough as he should have. And that's a problem. A lot of people get this information, understand that they're Hebrew Israelites, and then nothing becomes of it, or they're not, you know, as expedient with, you know, getting active about what it is we need to do, which is first and foremost having the faith and keeping the laws. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get a couple scriptures on this. This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time that is now, it is high time to awake out of sleep. It's time to wake up. He got his wake-up call. Prodigy got his wake-up call right here, this night. Right? For now is our salvation nearer than we believed. The end time is coming quickly. You in your mind might conceptualize it as something that's afar off, but in truth, everything is speeding up. I was just telling my wife the other day, I said, damn, June is over. It was just the beginning of June. It's over now. This time is flying, man. I just had my first kid 2.5 years ago. Now I'm already getting ready to have my second one next month. I'm talking about time is flying through the spirit. We ain't got time to be playing, man. All right, another scripture. Book of Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying, which means wait, to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. And this is something that P struggled with. Having no idea that Most High was going to come take him. Call him back up to come sleep with his fathers. Had no idea. And this is why you don't know when the judgment of the Lord is coming. So put it not off. Get right today. Get right now. You know you an Israelite, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Get right now, man. All right? Stop playing. Put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And unfortunately, this happened to our brother Prodigy. Somebody who I'm a huge fan of his music. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about forever. Since I was a kid, you know, but this is it. The Most High is not a respecter of persons. It doesn't matter the celebrity he has. It doesn't matter the lyrical genius and brilliance that he had and all the classic records he made. The Most High God put a clock on him when he found out he was a Hebrew Israelite, and unfortunately, he did not act in time of the expiration of that clock. But he's in his right mind and he's in his spirit world at rest now and free of the oppression the so-called white man has been instituting upon his people. And we'll see him in the kingdom. But in the meantime, let this serve as a lesson to all y'all that's dilly-dallying and playing and sitting on your damn hands. Because the Most High will bring wrath and vengeance upon you that are in this knowledge, that have even a little bit of this knowledge, who's playing a game with it, man. Matter of fact, let me get this too. This is Zephaniah or Zechariah. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, Zephaniah 1 and 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees, that say in their heart, the Lord Yahweh will not do good, neither will he do evil. And that's the mindset of a lot of our people, even those who have the knowledge. You don't think anything is getting ready to happen. You think the world is going to continue in the evil and wicked path that it's on. And that is impossible, according to the word of the Most High God. So you will be punished if you're sitting on your lees. Be proactive about this truth by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Do all things by Shema Mashiach Yahushai, who got on the cross and died for your black and Hispanic ass, man. Alright? So, you know, that was a message. I hope it gets across. And we give again all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High God Yahweh, in the name of his son, Yahushai, and say Shalom.